Hello, hello. How it do? We're back, birdie. Ugh. Already need to readjust myself. Guys, I got a boo-boo today. Look away if you're squeamish. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. But it hurt a lot. Oh, I have auto exposure. We're playing Final Fantasy. I hope everyone had a good week, a good holiday if you celebrate. What's up, goat?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Anything catch your eye?
Oh, what are these? I could just travel there? Why have I not figured this out sooner? Where was I supposed to... Yeah! I forget how to run in this game. Why does it look like this? Like, it's giving like Twilight Princess vibes just
Do
from...
you have any fresh water?
Water?
No, I just need to see about
Probably because it's Twilight.
I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change.
About time.
The serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, actually, I do mind you
Buy a
asking.
particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire.
There's a fly by my mic.
66 if you held a knife to their fruits.
Hope that
So
doesn't
I've
show
heard.
up on my mic.
Oh, so you know of it then?
I don't
Clearly
know
you're
anything.
A gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine?
I will
give you
not.
A little something for your time, of
A little
course.
something, something. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Sounds simple enough. So you'll do it.
It's so dark.
Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market.
Hell yeah.
There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me.
I
Tell them to
didn't.
come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
A little
I'll be
something,
right
something.
back.
A little something, something. Okay. This guy's closest.
Who needs a porter when there's nowhere to go?
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough.
Right
Something
enough.
delivered.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just
What's
got
going
hold
on
of
with the
that,
lighting?
it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
You're welcome. What's going on with the lighting, dude? Oh, whoa, look how pixelated the skybox is. I've never noticed that before. Let's show up on the capture. That's wild. AAA games, get your skybox in order. Maybe I'm the only one that looks at that stuff, but I look at it a lot. You know what game has a great skybox?
Please.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Especially, oh, what's it called? get Sid's tower. It's Mysterious Tower. Or something like that. That has a great skybox.
The butcher.
That's me. What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm losing a bunch of frames. That's cool.
He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare.
I wonder why that is.
Bogcloud clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods.
No one else is really awake right
We
now,
get
so.
meat from Sanbrec, herbs from Rosaria.
Hubs.
Sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Bogcloud isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still,
I almost didn't stream tonight. I got such a bad headache.
and on that note,
I thought I was going to throw up on my way home from work. I came home and went right into the bed. Into the bed. I laid down. I was of no help to anyone when I got home.
I'm looking for
Which
Bolek.
sucks for Goopy, but
Was told he'd be guarding
I helped
the
with
gates.
bedtime a little bit, so
found him.
maybe it's
You're not
okay.
here to enlist, I take it.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No
Everyone's
one's making for the refugee camps anymore.
like, yeah, I'll go drink this drink, and none of them are like, that's suspicious.
Meaning they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
None of them are like, suspicious. Well, I know the three don't know of each other, but it's not suspicious that he's like, bring this one and this one and this one to me for this wine I have.
Do you have any fresh water?
Water.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon. That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own. How so? Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers.
What? He's actually just a good guy?
An
Oh,
even-handed keeper of
aren't
the
I a
peace,
jerk?
if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Bogcloud. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you? And more besides. Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Bogcloud. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen.
And then he stabs them all in the throat.
The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay. Never a truer word spoken.
Okay, I'm just gonna like stand here awkwardly and watch them drink their drink. Can I go? Can I also have a drink? No? Okay. Oh. Chill, I thought you... Get it, boy. Where's that fly again? Okay. Well, I know. Yeah, I know. There's stuff to do. Oh, there's another one here. And another one here. And another one here. And there's another one here.
Do you have any fresh
There's
water?
two. There's two more here. Two more other ones here. Gonna get you two. Get you to do another one here.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
You can't prove
Perhaps
that.
you can extend me the same kindness.
We'll see.
What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves.
I do see that.
And despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Oh no.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
What about like a
Imagine there are
bunch
too
of
many
sacks of
grey-haired
grain?
sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
This way.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
What would you give though?
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Then you're of no use to me.
Information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Okay, well, maybe I would have given you some coin if you hadn't been kind of a jerk. What do you mean you can't summon a chocobo? I get that's just right there, but like... No. No.
Thanks, Gal.
No. There it is. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this now. I got Bahamut stuff now.
Any trouble?
Neither do I. I'm looking for
But
someone.
I do!
A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Why not?
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks.
You lied to me.
Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Goblins don't live around here.
Now, you've said quite enough already. I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Because she won't be speaking for long. Okay, let's see. Top of the cliffs. You sit that way, though. No, maybe I can hop over there and then go that way. Nailed it.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
I don't know. Let's check over here. Ancient sword? Oh, that made my tummy gurgle. What? What? Way worse. Better than the onion sword, though. Sorry about that. I realized that I had food stuck in my teeth. I have a broken cap in the back of my mouth, and sometimes stuff gets stuck in there. Oh, shoot, there are goblins up here.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Wow, he goblin punched me. Oh, I only had to kill the prince. Nice.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Geralt?
Joseph. So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
Yes, but I won't explain it to you.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food.
Does they have two sets of
I launched
ears?
myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them. And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it.
That goblin has such fair hair. Live and let live. Okay, can I... Zoom. Yeah. I can't zoom. Hey, you must have missed me when I zoomed by.
Joseph's fine.
Kveta?
Be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
Kveta? Kveta?
That's a weight off my shoulders.
No, it's not.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph.
You should marry him.
And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
You didn't? Okay. Thank you. Quest complete. What'd I get? Nothing. Good. Kveta. Keta. Keta. Maybe it's Keta. There's a lady who just started working at our place, who I won't say her name for obvious reasons, but the first two letters are KV and the V is silent, so maybe it's Keta. There's another one here.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighter? That well-notched steel and impressive physique.
You talking about me?
I have need of a sword for hire.
You can hire my sword.
To be a weapon well worth the coin.
Yeah,
Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
Sure, but you're probably going to need the body attached to him.
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area.
Ne'er-do-wells perish the thought.
Material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there, the rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
Yes, several.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there onward to discover.
Zemeckis Road,
There is not a moment to lose.
take me on
Wait.
to the place
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
where I was sold something Bachland. Eating, not. I'm a lyricist, and I'm sorry to
When are they gonna let us through?
show off in front of all of you. That just can't help it sometimes. Oh no, there's ne'er-do-wells. Ne'er-do-well! Ha! I think that was fun. That was fun and fair, I think. Nice.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks
How?
to your timely intervention.
I used a lot of magics around your head.
Importantly, we have arrived.
We're just outside the city.
Feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens.
Yeah, what is it?
Airships, we call them.
Oh.
With very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we
Big.
ourselves mortals find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible. Whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Look out for ne'er-do-wells this time. Cloud's like, I don't care.
He's passionate. I'll give him that. Good girl.
Faster!
I think I'm this way. They don't. No jump. No. More ne'er-do-wells. Or they're beasts or something. Goblin rabble rousers!
Who's first?
Not a roughhouser! Look out! Hey, don't kill him yet. Don't kill him yet. Just one bop on the head. Beep beep.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all.
I agree.
Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory.
Sin, like
As
Final
Moss
Fantasy
told
X sin?
us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see.
Noise.
Onward. History awaits.
Does it? Come on, Alabaster, whatever your name is. There's history awaits. Sorry, there's rocks. Birds hate rocks on account of the whole 2 birds, 1 stone fiasco. Leighton's Cleft palette. What the heck, dude?
He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Ah! Nice. I like how he hired my sword. I rarely One Piece, and I rarely use my sword.
So, once more I am in your debt, and once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes.
Yeah, that's what I call
Though
him too.
Moss, the chronicler, concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon
Wrath.
mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer?
No, probably
Could
not.
the construction of such miraculous edifices have been
Miraculous.
considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation.
Speculation.
Perhaps I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right.
Should run ass first into trouble.
And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death,
In the
you
past
have
5
proven
minutes.
yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired.
You had to pay for that?
Even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's super
That's
sad.
what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
That's sad as heck. All my friends hate me, so I paid for you to listen.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Thanks. Hey, I leveled up. Oh, I won't use that. Okay. Let us away. Back to the hide away. Okay. This way.
Did you see that?
No,
Tell me you saw
I didn't see it. Nothing new here, huh?
Clive. Here you go.
I guess we'll start here.
First we find Isabel.
Oh, you got new stuff.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, it looks cool though. You don't got anything good though. I will take one of these.
You've a keen eye.
Yeah, I know how not to die.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the
It
first.
doesn't always work though.
Saw it with my own eyes.
My own eyes. I seen it with my own eyes. Well, I did.
I can't do it.
I can. They'll be like, pam, 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 pam. And then that's how it will be done.
My lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different.
What?
They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Zombies?
Ultima stalls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
What
We'll look for her there.
Aryans, that's what they're called. When she said blue eyes, that's where my brain first went. Prioritize quests, even though it's the only quest I'm actively following. Buh. Okay. This way.
We could leave.
We could.
The 2 soldiers would carry.
Friend. Huh!
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the
Duty.
Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your
But more than that, they are your duty.
So you have a choice.
Sorry, I'm a child.
Your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
Sorry, I get my blinky.
She speaks the truth, you know.
Goopy made this blinky.
That's all we have. That's all that's left.
What we have
It's not my
left
normal
is our
space blinky. I
lives.
think one of the kids stole that.
You really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
He won't be eating it now anymore.
I'm listening.
It's a cask of Amontillado.
Ah, Clive.
That's what they call me.
I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
I was dilly-dallying, actually.
Noble effort. But I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
I don't like how you said that.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Okay. Hello, survivors. Would you please relive your traumas for me?
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow.
The flood.
I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Oh.
Leave that to us.
That's all right. Give me your arm.
That's sad.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
On the road again.
We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now.
Not really.
We should head for more.
More what? There's nothing. There's nothing to warp to. Okay, how do I get out of here? This way. Yeah, this is right.
I assume you have a plan.
No, I do not. Good
That's all
day.
they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Hello, Chocobo.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ambrosia, that's what it's called, not Aristotle or whatever I called it. My son heard me say Chocobo once, and every so often he'll see parts of my stream or whatever, and he'll try to copy it thinking I said something funny. But he was trying to say Chocobo, and he didn't quite understand that I said Chocobo, and he was going around saying Chocaho. That's not right. That's not right. I'm like, where did you hear that? He goes, from you. And then Goopy looks at me. I go, Chocobo? Trying to save himself. He goes, yeah. Oh, thank God. I don't remember saying Chocaho. How far up will this go? Thought for sure 3 would be the max. 4.
It's over.
It's over. That level 4 Mega Flare, pretty cool.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Cool.
Then we should let Isabel know.
I guess. Can you warp me there, though? That'd be very helpful. Thank you.
You have the town's thanks.
Thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more.
Mandy Moore?
And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Good job,
Hearing that
Philippe.
the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. Not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now,
Okay, well...
milady.
Why'd you look at me when you said milady? Milady!
Lest
Sorry.
you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
You're welcome again, lady. Okay. Now, I suppose I can go right here. Yes. Work my way around clockwise. Lubo.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact
I
is,
guess north.
I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid.
The fact that they don't listen to Lubor.
Much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Yeah, okay, sure. I'll rabbit down that hole
Suppose we just
or
follow
whatever.
the shouting.
Hello, hello, hello. That's what you say when you're about to solve a problem, right?
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
An eye for an eye makes the whole world blood.
What happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire.
I agree with the lady.
And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
No,
enough.
I agree with the lady.
Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Ooh, fuck it, get them. Get out here, kids. Don't you look at me.
Victor. What's he doing here?
I don't know. Who is he? I don't remember. Who are you? Friend of Sid's and later Clive's, who kept an ever-attentive vigil on the comings and goings of Dalmekia from his hometown of Concilier.
Sid and Lady Jill. What brings you here?
He kind of reminds me of Sid.
Costness is in chaos.
Costness.
And the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies.
I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costner's. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Daniel's problems.
Am I about to lose stream?
For all our sakes.
Not yet. KBs are real low, though. It's coming back. I'm going to have to, like, reset my router before tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're supposed to do more Lethal Company with the buddies.
So, you see my predicament? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight. My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides
Kill
want to
them
protect their
all.
homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action.
I lost so many frames tonight.
Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town.
Why not?
That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along. Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
That's not what I meant to say at all. What I meant to say was play along. Oh, jeez. No wonder I'm not doing well. I usually get about 20 megabytes up. I'm right now getting 4. And I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have 10 to be able to stream. So we're going to pretend it's fine. Shooby-doo-wop, boo-wop, shooby-doo-wop, boo-wop. I'm gonna talk to these people.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself.
That's what they call me.
May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings.
That's what I am.
Mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
That's why I'm wearing lots of blue.
My lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you?
Beardless youth.
Absolutely not.
I don't have a beard,
We'll
but
show those
I do.
bastards who they're dealing
I
with.
do need to shave my stubble a little.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt.
It gives just like a little bit of shadow on my neck beard.
Well played, my lady.
I guess that's why they call them 5 o'clock shadow. Even though it's clearly 10:22. And I shaved a week ago.
My shop.
Aw. Hey, where's the one guy? Oh, you too?
Mummy, I'm scared. What if the bad men come back?
You better hide, dude.
If I had my pickaxe, I would. I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may. Ah, here he is now.
Here I am.
Allow me to introduce Lord Underhill.
Underhill.
Of Underlar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Is that Lord of the Rings
Lord
reference?
Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
Yes.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says
Yeah.
is true,
You're not as good a liar as Jill are.
supplementing our stores
As Jill are.
meager though
Jill
they
is.
regrettably are. And
Did I
while
move
I
my
applaud your
phone?
endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs.
Herbs.
If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
Indeed.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's
Unlike
Kiss,
Jill,
and
who
we shall see what we face.
did. Fantastic.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
It appears I have no choice but to do what they...
You probably have a choice.
Oh, thank you!
13 months, Crystal. Thank you for the resub. I know, it's wild. I mean, you just celebrated a year. Does that math? Crystal. How are you tonight? How's Resident Evil 2? Voice.
Accent T. Voice.
That should be your walk-on for Francois. Just ois. How are you tonight, Crystal?
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits
Yeah, that
who
tracks.
found my scouts.
Good old
It
Twitch.
appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food.
What? Infinite RPGs make game easy? I don't know if that maths.
I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and
But good, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer thin defenses.
I know.
Very well.
I'm just as shocked as you are.
From the desert.
Vacay was good.
What of the rest?
A little chilly, but it was good.
My friend, the city shall fight together.
Like, we took the kids down to the beach and the ocean was very cold. And then we went to the pool, and while the water was heated, they hadn't finished building the, like, temporary walls they put up to make it an indoor pool. So as soon as you were out of the water, it was very cold.
I thought you might say that.
So,
For as long as we can. And we will do the
but it was good. How was your holiday?
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
I know, right? Honestly, like, I think beach, I think hot, and yet we were down there in coats and sweaters, and I'm like, this isn't beach. My poor daughter, we've taken her to now Myrtle Beach and the beach at Lake Erie. But we did Lake Erie in April, and we did Myrtle Beach in November. So at this point, she probably just thinks beach mean cold. Yeah. I mean, sometimes boring is good. Yeah, I'm glad to be back streaming too. Like, a week doesn't sound like that long, but it felt really long to me. Still a little salty I missed out on some more Lethal Company, but excited for the next. Ah, he spit sand in my face, or poison maybe, for the next session. What? Oh. Yeah. Did we decide on a time? I forget. Is it 8:30, 9, 9:30?
The townspeople.
I know Misfit said something about joining around 9:30. And usually, Curtis, we try and start closer to like 8:30. It does make me feel a little bit better. But you guys got Des playing with you. I was salty. I know Misfit said 9:30, but I don't know if that's for all of us or she's joining late or I don't know.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
I think I saved Alamil. I don't really think you two did anything.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
That's all it takes
Now,
sometimes.
Victor, why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Yep.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay, good. Appreciate that. We have a tendency not to discuss these things until, like, the day of. Usually just a few hours beforehand. So, it's probably better to get ahead of that. Let me zoom over here.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
That was a hell of a sound.
But all our beds are taken.
Okay. Well, I guess he's gonna die then. Oh, I missed my door.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill.
Cold.
Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
Sourly.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
Maybe they won't.
We're on our way.
Maybe they'll be quite upset. Then I'll have to deal with that. And we're off.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
No, I think there's less.
More.
No, less.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
I think they might have. Excuse me. Pardon me. Quest destination nearby. Hello, hello, hello.
Clive, wounded.
No, Clive. Oh, Clive not wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Death abandoned. Take that. Ah! Got scared by the spider. Kill the spiders! Stay back. I'll try not to get spidered. Enjoy your lurky lurk, enjoy your TV time. I appreciate you. Spider. So over the top for no reason.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
They look the look of like fired swords. Because they're
If you've come to
fired.
rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your
We
commander?
walking.
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Anon. What does that even mean? We'll join you anon. I would take anon to mean anonymous.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels!
Not their heels.
Wounded with them. They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
Looks like the Achilles thing.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
No, you. Hup, 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 hup. No. Up, 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 up.
My brothers.
Dead as hell? You betcha.
My dogs.
Oh, nice. Toggle, hello. Every time I see quest destination, I can't help but read questionation nation. Look, all the dead fellas. Wade!
I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Who did you ask? If not, but Oscar.
Sir Wade. Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Then what
Martha
am
seemed
I?
to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Be better scouting party.
Behind you!
Not a turtle!
Damn it. We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
Yes, it's a
We can
turtle.
certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Against you, my lord.
Do our duty.
Duty. It is an adamantoise. I didn't think the Toidle would have a long range attack. Ah! There we go. That doesn't bode well. A 100 MFPS and 100 total hits with level 2 or higher Mega Flare, excluding battles in the Hall of Virtue.
that.
New enemies approach. I haven't killed the Adamantoise yet. You wait your turn, Scorpio. Okay, what we got? Got it. Nice.
Is anyone hurt?
I am.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, fuck you, Joe.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
One Piece.
Martha!
Yeah, yo.
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Can't get there with just a word. Gotta run for. There. Excuse me. They're just some angsty Worcesters. That's fine. Yep. No. Okay. Skip to my loo. Skip.
Fiends trying to climb the walls here too. Founder knows where they're gonna show their ugly faces next.
Skip to my loo. Skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. Ah, shoot. Goblins.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Get out of here, whore goblin. No, not a Akashic Chocobo! No! No, you bastards! Who did this to you? Through the flames you shall be reborn. Do we win?
Something's coming.
Uh-oh. Is it a bad something?
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Did just the first 2 rounds.
The first round, Sir Wade.
Oh, well, okay, first one.
Shall we?
Guys, I need you to just. I need you to buy me some time. Buy me some time. There it goes. Oh, where'd it go? There it is.
Nice try.
Got it. Enemies slain. Slay. Queen. 111, 420.
Do you see any more?
I fear some more.
I think that was the last of them.
I think you're the last of us.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Oh, Martha.
What did you find out there?
Not a goddamn
The
thing.
same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully
They're
we'll have enough
liars.
time to lick our
Dirty,
wounds.
dirty liars.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was
You're
a
welcome.
hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable.
The inn here or
I'd
the
like to
out
make
there?
this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Okay. Weird pause. Sir Wade, you should date her. The flames of war. Ooh, a symbol of trust, loyalty, and undying friendship. For as long as the Firebird's flame burn in our hearts, the duchy cannot die. Displayed in Clive's chamber.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
It's me.
Oscar, over here.
This is my boyfriend.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name.
Oh, loud as heck.
Much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing.
and I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy sheep. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least.
Okay, well, it's still loud, but it's just gonna have to be loud, I guess. Because I can't just stay muted the rest of the stream. It's not like last week, where there's just 7 hours of cutscenes. Not yet, at least. Give it some time. It's at least gotten through all 3 stages, so.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
Yeah, sure. Hugo's men are gone. One more shot in the market cycle in North America. No, it's just okay. Whatever. Thanks or whatever.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Yeah, you too, or whatever.
Was wondering when you turn up.
Whatever, I damn well please.
Thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
The game allows for that.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nation's still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Purple.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part. But you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Oh, my brother.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
The nurse didn't say anything about the puddle of blood he just upchucked, but okay, whatever.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
So cute. Oh yeah, guys, I'd love to help you, but there's also all these side quests I could do. I wonder, this outfit would look so much better if I could put on one of those scarves that they're wearing. What are the chances I can do that? Joshua has a new outfit too. Kind of like that outfit better. I kind of like that better. I would like aspects of both of these outfits mashed together, please. Ooh, that's what I have right now. That's pretty cool. Flame tongue looks a lot like the coral sword. Okay.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
No, I did not.
Seems the hideaway.
Blasted book.
The Sound of Silence. What's up, Molly? Of Denali.
There. You put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it.
I didn't
need
do
a hand
shit.
with the recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword.
My sword?
Remember Ivan's stew, right?
No.
Well, despite the look of
a little
the
bit.
thing and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah,
That's true.
This is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Didn't he die? Yeah, sure.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm.
The hell's that?
That's one heck of a name, innit?
It
Recipe
is.
seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Used to say the ingredients even exist anymore.
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
No.
Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Doesn't ring a bell.
I'll go and speak to Harpocrates.
Oh, tomes. Okay.
And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
As Don says, this looks like a backward dessert. That's how Donald Duck sounds. Like that. Like that. Yes.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind.
I mind.
It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact.
No, it's
The
not.
young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sambrequois delicacy.
Sambrequois.
Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambrequois.
Sambrequois.
The disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Huzzah!
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
No, Tomes, you eat books. That is all.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. What subject shall we consider today?
What was...
I was wondering when next you'd visit. Fare thee well, my friend.
But I have to go here? I have stuff to do. Okay. I was gonna make a recipe. He has such a cool outfit. Our little red mage. Doken Lager.
It's like a dream.
What?
The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
Shut up, Clive.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
I'm going to pet my dog. Good boy. I run too. Okay, the checkpoint's much farther.
Let's go.
Do you have a chocobo, Josh? Where'd you go? There you go.
Fly, Ambrose. We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
They did not allow it. Run, Ambrosia. Don't worry about you.
Over here! Enough! Let there be light!
I agree, Torgal. I agree.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Fuck did you just say?
This one.
Yeah, let me summon my chocobo right over this corpse of a dead chocobo.
Straight home now. You're injured.
Good job, Clive.
What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Rest well, soldier.
Should I tell him that
You said the encampment was close.
Hoopa Doopa
So the
Kupka
Akashic is still there.
is dead as hell? Forget what his name is. Harlan Kupka or whatever.
They're everywhere now.
Harold Kupka.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right. I got here in time.
Hugo Kupka.
Down there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Are you sure? Maybe it's a skinwalker.
You're with the battalion? I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Yes, I have. Thank you. Oh, goodbye, blood. Slay him!
You must have me confused with someone else.
Scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid.
I was there, in Cosnis, when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalind, when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
What of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Fine. If you insist.
Tyson!
You're in no fit state to fight.
Then this should be easy for you. Come on.
Kill me!
For what? The sins of your master. You and I have no quarrel. And I will not strike a man who cannot defend himself.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
And like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Okay, bye. I'll kill him. Shit, where'd he go? You're harder to kill than I thought you'd be. Whatever. Okay. Make full table. Sorry about the furnace. It won't shut up. It won't shut up. No, I don't. Why are we fighting that thing? Joshua!
Tabor before.
There are a few places I haven't.
Excuse me.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest.
Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to do some fighting.
Mighty D-pad, welcome in. Hello, hello. How is everyone?
Satisfying.
How is Final Fantasy?
Come on! Come on! You're not invincible! He's not invincible! Give him the hands! Come on, Tifa! Do what you do, baby! Come on, let's go! Woo! That was freaking awesome! Oh my god!
We don't have long to get clear.
Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. My name is Chicken Noodles. Chicken Noodles. Aaron, whatever. And I play a lot of first person, single player, story-based games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy 16. How are you? I appreciate it. I wish I had awesome videos like you to welcome in raiders. I need to get on your level. Good. I'm glad you're doing great. You were lost all night? How far are you in that game? Hi.
Safe here in the
Hi, Lumen. Elizabeth.
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Streams go pretty good. A little bit of technical issues, but pretty good.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
He spent the whole stream looking for kids.
Peter's on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
33 hours or so.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
he was gifting a sub. Thank you. That alert scares me every time.
You must forgive His Majesty this.
Is that all it takes?
A trifle crowded.
Madman.
But I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Look, he wasn't. He wasn't lost. He was just. He was giving y'all a tour of Midgard.
The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
No, he would never bully.
Divine intervention, our very salvation.
Thank you for the follow.
We would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools.
Heaven's Cloud. Do you want heaven or cloud?
Jacob!
Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I'm awful with names. Jenna? Oh no, I'm gonna struggle with that one. Jenard. Can I? Jenardiani? Jenard? Sorry. Look, chat's great. Love a good chat.
Creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation.
Bernard? Jenard?
The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair.
I can work with that.
Her late father's hubris.
Thank you for the follow.
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
This fellow's not being very nice.
See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thank you everyone who came in with the raid. I hope you're all doing great. I hope you enjoyed D-Pad stream.
Prince's light cannot have sated you.
He's always gracious. Thank you. He's very gracious.
So then,
no, it's not a trap.
How long indeed?
Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
What is this?
Oh my goodness. 10 subs, what are you doing? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Dest. Welcome in, Dest.
Phoenix Gate.
Here, let's give another shout out to D-Pad, because he's a madman.
It is old, ancient, even.
And then
This is gonna be so satisfying. Come on! Come on! Come on! You're not invincible! He's not invincible!
it was super nice. That was what I've been telling you.
Do what you do, baby! Come on, let's go! Woo! That was freaking awesome. Oh my god.
I keep telling you, I wouldn't lie to you.
We don't have long to get clear.
Except for right now. Ah. Get him.
Sorry, Des, I haven't set up your
Get wrecked, son.
auto shout out yet.
Oh, that was funny.
Aw, thank you. I really appreciate it. I love coming to your channel. I love the raid messages. I love all your videos. And you have an awesome vibe. Whenever I have people looking for a new channel, I always send them your way. I just saw he was live playing Final Fantasy, and I already had it in my head that when I finish this stream, I'm going to try and raid out to him.
His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects. And while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. But you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yotei of the lake?
He's going to need bleach for the rest of it. Bleach fixes what duct tape won't.
Brother to the free cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should
But it is my duty to
make it a trip to Home Depot.
My brother's duty, remember.
No, I'm sure. No, they definitely didn't earn that jail time.
If that is your wish.
Everyone here is innocent until proven guilty.
But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Aw, she kissed her little forehead. Framed. Blasphemy. Slander. Lies and slander from all sides.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yotei.
No, that didn't happen. He's just waiting for the right time. I'll have to make one first.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Oh. Come here, Torgal. I'm liking this game a lot. I definitely see why some people have gripes with it. Especially after Final Fantasy 15 was so open world. And this is kind of open world, but it's pretty linear. It's a lot of hallways. Kind of like how people complain about 13. But I really like the story, and I love the cinematics. Oh, they fighting.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report...
Oh, well, then you might want to ignore whatever's happening on the screen. We're pretty close to late game.
Yotei is otherwise
The jail was destroyed.
And the duty of wardenship?
Yeah, I really like it.
For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill.
Charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the flame of the Phoenix.
Yeah. Spoilers. I should have mentioned that
Trusted Cyril here,
when everyone
overseeing the
came in with the raid.
investigation into Ultima's origins.
If anyone
Findings from his brothers
cares.
and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix.
Although one of the coolest parts about this game,
Has ever been.
during any cutscene, if you hold the touchpad, it'll give you these little shortcuts to like remind you what's going on, who these people are, what they're talking about, where they are.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But
No, don't spoil yourself.
that won't be a problem.
No, you're okay.
Will it?
The Phoenix
Yeah, it's really helpful, especially because I get distracted and miss a lot of stuff.
that we serve. Both him and now you.
Don't worry about it, Cloud. He'll just ignore you for 2 hours. Anyways.
Pray accept this token.
No problem, D-Pad. Thank you again so much for the raid. I hope you have a great rest of your night.
As long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you.
Me too, Lumen. I also, if you've ever played Dragon Quest XI, every time you reload your save, it does a whole previously on Dragon Quest XI or whatever, and it'll recap everything that's happened so far.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows.
Night, D-Pad. Yeah, it's a lifesaver. It's adult mode. Recap all day, please. Sorry for my noisy furnace. It's cold out here tonight. It is... What's the temperature outside right now? 21 degrees. Orcish fodder. Troll you later. More bad boys. No problem, Cloud. It's nice to meet you too. I hope you have a good sleepies. Thank you for coming over. Yeah. I'm gonna need to hear how that turns out.
Smoke. Is the city fallen?
Thank you. I'm probably not gonna be on too much longer, so you won't miss too much. It's when I'm accidentally on for 2 more hours.
Free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
I'm sorry, it's 17 degrees out right now. Yeah. Yeah. One more. Just one more. It's fine. Just one more. Oh, I can go everywhere now? Sick. I was supposed to be going over here to look for some ingredients.
Nothing like a little unrest.
400 yards away. Golly.
There were ghosts at the gates.
Ghosts?
You needn't fret. The creatures
I'm not even sure actually how far I am into this game. I'm what? There it goes. I'm 23 hours in. Almost 24 hours in. I have no idea how much is left. I could be at the very end. I could have like 10 more hours. No, don't fight the puppos. Not yet.
Booker said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby.
Okay.
Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers.
Was that a blue dragon? Hey, a blue dragon. Or wyvern, rather.
This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with.
Oh yeah, a good friend of ours, the Eagle Dev, has been working on a first-person horror game called Heroine's Claw. It comes out December 18th, and it's currently available for pre-order. It's like £6 or something like that right now, because he's doing a discount for pre-orders. But he made the whole game by himself. It's his first, like, big actual game other than like games done quick stuff. Anyone's interested in that. He told us today it's finished. He's just adding polish right now. Really excited for it. Raptor liver. Yum, yum, yum.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs.
Herbs.
Yellow with a heady scent.
They're there. Look at all those herbs.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
Nice. Sorry, Clive, I cut you off. Now we're just doing side quests, so I don't think spoilers are as big of a problem anymore.
Seems the hideaway's lost its app.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and I got the stuff.
And he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And here's the stuff.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then.
Tried with actual worms first?
I've got some cooking to do.
She said she didn't like the name of the ingredients because they ended up messy.
What they were on about.
Sometime later. Doesn't look
we have it.
too
Fried
bad.
mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
They kind of look like nuggies.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Did they have to add the squelch noise? I think he liked it.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way
What?
to an almost violent richness. Yet it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish.
So he did like it?
It is a tour de force. A force of nature even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
I guess.
Can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then.
That's me whenever people compliment my cooking.
It's remarkable.
I do good.
I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
Yeah, I don't know about all that. The apocalypse is happening. Can y'all go harvest some dragon meats? Thanks. Okay. What other nonsense can I do? I mean side quests.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Yes.
Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
Perhaps.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight and
The
shortly after
little
the lesson,
ones.
well, they vanished.
Oh no.
My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
As a father of 2 children, I concur.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Prioritize. Yeah, I'm running.
Seems the highway.
The atrium. That's not that way, is it? It's this way, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, Joshua. Actually, this might not be the right way. Ah, shoot. Wait, it might be okay. It's okay. Okay, sick. Hello.
What do you reckon we should do?
Oh, they broke them. Yes, did you hear my leather squeakage? Wow, you have a low voice for a child.
And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
There's a kid's voice.
We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Middledore showed us.
Miss Middledore? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Middledore said, the best way to see
Ninja-neer.
how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well, then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. the heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then... Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility
I've
for your
done that.
actions. So let's have a look at these paths with fresh eyes, shall we?
At work, all the time. I work in maintenance. I have no background in maintenance. That's pretty much my whole job is take things apart, hope I can put them back together.
Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
The arm, I
This is
guess.
called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
Because it holds stuff.
It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
How's that
You've
helpful?
ridden Chocobo before, haven't you, Sid?
Yes.
Will you teach me to ride one day?
You're off track.
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
Thank you. Ah! Thank you for the follow, Lumen.
You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Fry bangers.
You need to get to sleep. No hard feelings. You get some sleepies.
Like weighing stuff.
I should probably get some sleepies here
What
soon.
if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think you'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up.
Yeah, no worries. It was nice meeting you too. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for coming over on the raid.
This
I hope you have a
tiny
great
piece
rest of your night.
Is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
Yeah, there's one right there.
Miss Middledale's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to
I think it
move
is your
and
fault.
how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
There you go.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
Now do it.
Now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Do I have to actually do it?
Well, obviously you need to start with the body.
Ouch.
All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
Looks good to me. Where'd the gear go?
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed
It's
me
called
how.
Ninjaneer.
That's right. We're Miss Middledale's hares.
Her hairs.
Yeah, hares for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are you almost ready?
Yes.
With a little more help from Miss Middledale and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
wondering.
think Sid forgot about it. Do you?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
So, yeah.
Didn't happen to forget
Okay.
anything, did you, Sid?
I forget nothing. It's you who don't even know my real name. So take that. Skip to my loo, skip to my loo, skip.
Were it not for the Undying's aid, I would be long dead. Grant them your trust, and they will repay you with their loyalty.
Okay. Skip to my loo, skip to.
Cries of dread, one die in ruin lies
Skip to my loo, skip. Yes, Crow.
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. It seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She's not at the
Her
hideaway.
studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else
Wow.
it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
You've given them far more than that, and I'm sure they're very grateful.
Skip to my list. I don't know why that's been stuck in my head. Just his jump animation, especially after walking like a step or two. This kind of looks like it's skipping to me. Goods.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything alright, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's alright. You can tell me.
Tell me, Goots.
There was a trader came by, one of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out.
Bible.
I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
I don't know what that means.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
I always thought tongue lashing was like lashing with the tongue, like a stern talking to, like something with like a bite, like to it, like almost hurtful words. I never took it to mean like they hold your tongue and lash it. She never give your tongue a lashing. What?
Lady Karen, how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then, both
Oh, my
in and
shoulder.
out of the hideaway.
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at?
Oh, nothing.
Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
A what now?
Asking. Out of interest.
Oh, that was a weird hiccup. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
Goods.
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you?
Not necessarily, but are you?
I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Goods.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
I'm going to find out.
Okay,
That
goods.
trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Okay, gets. We're going to Dalimil, because I'll forget otherwise. Is that this one? It sure is.
The bandits, maybe.
Shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Goods.
The gentleman of the town guard.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged,
there goes my KBs.
call for swords and spears.
Do I lose my stream?
And who will they all turn to keep them in
Nope,
steel?
just my frames.
Why, the good Reaper herself.
Oh.
And you've seen this Reaper at work.
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Okay.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
No.
Unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
You too, Goots.
One brain cell, Clive. One brain cell. Excuse me, I'd like to go that way, please. No? Oh, righty then. Or do I go over here first and then swim? Nope, no swimming in this game. Okay.
Could be a bench somewhere nearby.
This is an important message. Poo poo pee pee poo pee pee squad pee poo pee pee dumpy pee poo. Thank you.
No, you're fine, Bushy. How are you?
I'm not gonna lie, that actually scared me a little bit. I was like, what the fuck?
Scared me a little bit too, I won't lie. I appreciate Shiki sharing that important message with you and us.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
How are you, Bushy? You almost missed me, actually. I'm probably going to finish this side quest and then sign off for the night.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you.
Yeah,
Try a slow
it's...
death or a quick one.
What, like
Boys,
5 a.m. where you are?
It's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Gross. Why are you up so early?
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen. Get
Late. Late for me. You wake up at 8 p.m. I love that you're somehow on like Eastern time zone schedule, despite living in the UK. Just stream right now. Oh no, my controller battery's low. That's not a sign to end stream soon. I don't know what is. I get that. Yeah, sometimes when I do like my extra long streams, like Extra Life,
Tell me what I've done.
I'll either get crazy amounts of people at like 2 in the morning or like no one.
Manservant, the dim one
It's weird.
always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
Speaking of super long strings, we're looking at sometime in December to do my 12-hour spooky stream that we unlocked during Extra Life.
Fucking coward.
And during that, we're going to do the ghost pepper chicken noodle that we unlocked during Extra Life.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty
Yeah, uncertain.
Stop calling me names.
I mean, maybe. We're doing that tomorrow, though. We're doing more Lethal Company tomorrow.
Well, that will be easy enough.
I don't have an actual plan for the 12-hour stream yet. Just has to be something horror themed.
And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan.
I wouldn't be opposed to that at all, Bushy.
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you, only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No.
I don't care what
We're playing tomorrow with
Promise me you won't hurt her.
Bane, Crystal, maybe Michael, Francois, Misfit, maybe Curtis, maybe Dest.
But how did you?
I don't know yet. I know Misfit can't join until 9:30.
Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together?
We haven't modded, so we can have up to 20 people at a time.
Might bear me a grudge. And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault!
That's not a knife.
And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Wet legs. Yeah.
Goose, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Get him, Goots.
You great galoot.
Galoot.
Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last
It's very British. That's exactly what Eagle Dev said.
Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now it's time to collect.
Jesus. That's a weird cutoff.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he?
Dead? No. but I reckon he wishes he was.
Cut off his penis.
It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair. After
Oh.
all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind, but that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back
Still
again?
got legs.
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough.
Jesus.
But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Yeah, no doubt. Every time we talk to Goots and he says, out, or however it's pronounced, alt, makes me think of you, Bushy.
Will we ever see the sun again?
There's Goots.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for
Yeah.
your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on.
Weirdly, I only know British dudes.
And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for
I do know a
trouble
Scottish
again.
lady.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There it goes.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Tell me,
Well, you know what I
he'll need
mean.
people to watch his back, just like
English.
you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
I don't know any English ladies.
Stop it. You made me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today will cost you the same as it did yesterday.
I probably do need potions, actually. Ooh, what's that? According to Karen, a sensor packed with herbs and amber. That's my furnace. It's like 17 degrees over here right now, which is like cold. I don't know. Quick Celsius math. Wait. 17. -8 Celsius. Ward off from insects, protect a home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments while bringing love and fortune. So you can read congratulations. Yeah, something like that. You have belay? Oh no. I know what you meant.
You think this means Nana let me go out on my own more?
No, I don't, Gits. I don't. I know. I know you meant delay. Just picking on you. Okay. I think, you know, we've been going for about 3 hours. I think it's about time for me to go to bed. I have to get up for work in the morning. Oh, goodness. What's wrong, Bushy? I told you. I'm sorry. Who's online? Who can I raid out to? So Bushy is okay. Dest or Misfit? Ooh, Dest or Misfit? Let's see. Is Misfit about to go to bed? Nah, it looks like Misfit's doing good. We'll raid out to Misfit. Yeah, we'll raid out to Misfit. Okie dokie. Well, sorry, Bushy. Sorry for leaving right after you got here. Thank you, Elizabeth Lumen, for following. D-Pad for giving out 10 community subs and rating. Jannard for the follow. Cloud for the follow. And Crystal for the resub of 13 months. No, I already picked Misfit, Bushy. Am I even following? I am following Nico. No, I'm going to raid out to Misfit, though. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow with a bunch of peeps playing Lethal Company. I don't know what I'm doing Thursday. Friday should be more Judgment. And then we should be back on our normal schedule, more or less. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. Please enjoy the rest of your day and or night. Please remember to be kind to one another. And I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.